Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026 Aries. Today would be the best time to spend alone with yourself indoors. There's a lot of tension in your household for some reason, and since there isn't much you could do about it, try to avoid it altogether. Let your family members fight it out amongst themselves and you have better ways to spend your time. Why not watch a movie or go outside and take a cool walk? Taurus, there's a lot of energy or tension in the air and it's affecting your home environment. It may affect everyone out of the sorts, and you'll be the happiest if you spend much of the day in solitude. Books don't honk the horn, and DVDs won't curse your driving ability. Who needs the aggravation that a day like today can bring? Enjoy your day away from people's bad mood. Gemini, you feel that life would run more smoothly if money didn't exist. The amount of time and energy you spend sorting out your financial affairs is frustrating. Unfortunately, today will be a frustrating day for you. You need to sit down and sort out some of the neglected bills. It isn't fun, but at least by the end of the day, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you got it done. Cancer, you feel invincible, as though you can do anything. Enjoy the abundance of energy, for it is certainly unusual. Take care not to overdo it, and if you haven't jogged for a while, running 5 miles today would leave you pretty sore tomorrow. Don't try to finish up all household repairs in one day. Remember that slow and easy wins the race and keep you in shape for the long haul. Leo, this would be a good day to put your house in order, and it isn't a good day to travel or begin any major projects. This could be just the excuse you've needed for taking a day off in life. You need to answer not your phone or fulfill any obligations whatsoever. Simply stay put and tackle some minor household chores. If even it proves too much, then curl up and have some tea in bed. Virgo, this isn't the best day for get-togethers. What started as friendly lunch could wind up in a gossip fest. No one wins in that situation, and you could fear leaving the table because of what they've said about you. There's no upside to the situation, so your best strategy might be to stay alone and work with your chores. At least you have the satisfaction of feeling that you've accomplished something. Libra, don't take anything you hear today at face value, especially where money is concerned. A well-meaning friend could approach you with an opportunity not to be missed. Listen to the pitch and take down all the information, but don't make any kind of commitment. You'll likely see several flaws with the review of the information. Point them out to your friend. You'll save the person money and embarrassment when you speak up. Scorpio, this would be a good day to stay home and spend much of the day in bed. You've been working hard lately, juggling home and work with your unusual self. But today you could feel a bit worn out and overwhelmed by everything that's going on. Give yourself a day of rest, spend the day with a good book or some movies. You'll find the solitary time quite refreshing. Sagittarius, love is very much in the air today, so take advantage of this auspicious environment. Invite your loved ones over to play hide and seek under the covers. Or if you don't have a playmate in your life at the moment, find other ways to fulfill the passion you feel. Spend the afternoon reading a good novel or invite a friend to watch a movie with you. Surely it would be a good time. Capricorn, this is a day to stay close to home and organize the house. You might be thinking how you could best utilize your living space, and it's clear that some improvements are in order. Perhaps you could begin by tackling all these minor repairs that you've been putting off. Once these are done, a fresh coat of paint will do wonders to brighten both your home and the outlook. Aquarius, you need rest. Even though you've had a long list of tasks, see if you can leave some for later. All signs indicate that you shouldn't stray far from home today if you can't help it. You're easily distracted, which means you're prone to accidents. Being behind the wheel of a car isn't the best place for you, so stay home and tackle all the little chores that you have to finish. Pisces, you're on your own when it comes to financial matters. They may not be what you want to hear, but that's how things are. Trust that your business acumen will put you through. Don't take anything at face value. Pay attention, write down the information, but make no commitments and sign no contracts. The environment isn't right for any deals, and if a deal is valid today, it will still be valid tomorrow. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Wednesday, 22nd April 2026. Do have yourself a great day.
Oh my God. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday. This morning is a good day. As a matter of fact, no. I take that back. It's a great day. And we are here on the DBS Morning Show. Listen, we've got a lot of excitement all geared up for you today, lined up for you today. So let's get into it now. Let's go on over to our news department. Let's do what we need to do first. Let's go on over to the news department.
Good morning. Time now for the news. With me, Timothy Polio. From incarceration to inspiration. Inside the Bordelais Correctional Facility, a group of inmates is rewriting their future. They stepped forward recently not just as graduates, but as men equipped with new purpose, fresh perspective, and a second chance at life.
This ceremony is a powerful reminder that transformation is possible. Through faith and discipline, our graduates have embraced a path of self-reflection, spiritual growth, and personal renewal. Your willingness to grow spiritually and intellectually, despite the challenges that you face, deserves recognition and respect.
Director Andrade Felix of Men of Faith Ministries underscored the importance of the comprehensive reintegration curriculum, which officially commenced earlier this year. He says the program focuses on the inmates' spiritual and personal development. At the opening of Parliament on Tuesday, St. Lucia received the formal outline of government priorities for the year ahead. A wide-ranging throne speech delivered under the authority of King Charles III, setting the tone for what is expected to be a critical budget season. A key theme of the speech was the impact of global instability on small island economies, with emphasis placed on geopolitical tensions, energy security, and the need for stronger national resilience.
Notwithstanding the new challenges, my government shall continue to collaborate and dialogue with friendly governments, sharing common interests, recognizing that the New World Order will require stronger ties with our traditional friendly countries and with other partners that share our values.
The Deputy Governor General warned that global conflicts and competition for energy resources could have devastating effects on vulnerable economies like St. Lucia. He stressed the importance of building stronger systems to cushion against external shocks. Tourism Minister Dr. Ernestine says St. Lucia is positioning itself for a major rebound in visitor arrivals with new cruise developments and a strategic push into emerging markets.
So we'd have got an opportunity to update them on what's happening for port development in St. Lucia. Also to update the industry on some of the community excursions and experiences being developed in St. Lucia. And we, of course, you'd recognize from the data come out from last year, our numbers are still not at the level of pre-pandemic as yet. So we really expect this year, based on feedback from the market and how the year started off, that we will pass the 2029 numbers. But of real considerable interest for us, 2019. What did I say? 2029. Yeah, very futuristic. 2019.
The minister's comments came during Monday's pre-cabinet media briefing following key international tourism engagements. We now continue the broadcast with news that the government is signaling a major shift in health policy, moving away from treatment alone and toward prevention, nutrition, and stronger community-based care. Health Minister Moses Jabati says the changes are designed to prepare the system for rising pressure and evolving health threats.
It is being adjusted to feature nutrition, which is a key addition to the portfolio of health after the last general election. So now, as you know, the ministry is the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition. We are focused on finalizing the strategic plan for health, which will focus on a number of strategic initiatives. They include improved healthcare coverage and equity, strengthen human resources for health, enhance sustainable health financing, improve healthcare quality and infrastructure, strengthen public health programs, integrate health systems for better service delivery, promote health equity and address social determinants of health, strengthen mental health services, and to ensure that we strengthen public-private partnerships.
Minister Jean-Baptiste also highlighted plans for grassroots initiatives aimed at educating communities across different sectors, bringing health awareness directly to the public, and encouraging healthier lifestyle choices at the community level. That's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us for our next news major. That's at noon, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Wonderful. Thank you, guys. We need to take a break. We'll be right back. Kicking things off on this awesome Wednesday with a gentleman that I have been wanting to have a sit down with, because every time I pass through Grocery, I'm seeing this man, and something about what he's doing, or just the atmosphere surrounding him just always caught my attention. And finally I got the opportunity to have a chat with Tony. Hey, I'm on cloud 9 right now, but listen, this is what the conversation went down like. Simplicity, but I walked away with this. Simplicity is key, certainly. Now, every time I'm passing through Grocery, there's something about Grocery. Grocery has got this rich sort of, like, it grounds you, when you pass through Grocery and you see how simple the living. And I'm talking about the real, when you look at the real people in Grocery, like my good friend here, Tony, when you look at that, or the man that was walking up from the sea there with his thing of fish,
yeah.
This is the kind of thing that grounds you. It brings you back. It touches a part of your soul that makes you feel, oh, I'm part of something that is so, you want to get poetic and all of that stuff. But Tony here grasped my attention the other day. We were passing through and I saw Tony. It was nighttime, and Tony was sitting right outside his little stall there. Tony was cooking his little food. You were doing something else. You were doing something with your hands.
Yeah.
I can't remember. What was it?
My craft.
Your craft, right. So you sit around here on this little corner in Bay Street. You give me the patois name, La
Oui
Bolame. Right. And what is it, Tony? Tell me a little bit about yourself. You've always been from Grocery?
Pardon? Are
you always from Grocery? You're from
No.
Born and grow here? No?
I from Viewport.
Okay. Now we're getting it.
But through my works.
Oh, yes.
I come over there.
Right.
Because down here, the tourist is a little scarce.
That's right.
Then I come up here to make a living.
Right.
And that is what I doing.
And you've been doing that since then?
Yeah.
Making a living?
It should be about 40 years.
Whoa.
I doing that, make a living. I'm not trying to be rich. I'm just trying to make a living.
Nice.
Eat a bread.
Eat a bread. And you
don't beg somebody for bread.
Absolutely.
And
you spin your own will.
It's
working. What do you do on the corner here? What is your art? That's your gifting, you said to me. What is it, some of the things that you do? You've got,
I do carvings.
Right.
I do jewelry. Mm-hmm. And I sell in them shells.
Right.
To make it more improved.
Right.
So,
what is the tourist like? Who are the people that patronize you the most?
Well, to tell you the truth, the tourist does buy.
Mm-hmm.
But they doesn't buy from me all the time, because it's not me only selling it.
Right.
There is other people too selling it. Sometimes a group of tourists will pass and they just buy one item.
Right.
What
keeps you going though? What keeps you, even on the days when it is not as fruitful as you would like it to be? What continues to keep you staying here and you're not moving? You're going to stay here and keep doing that?
Well, because I'm together with my people.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I broke and my people passing and give me a C note or 50 notes. They don't ask me what I need. They didn't ask me if I don't make money, but they always passing and tip me, give me something.
Aww. Let me tell you, life's simple,
Yeah.
Tony, life's simple,
Yeah. And I always keep on living. I always feeling okay. I don't feel bad. And life go. You see, I sleep in there.
You sleep right there. I tell you, right there.
Now I walk in, don't mind I sleeping. That is the reason why you could find me.
Right.
Because I there.
So you're right there. Anybody need you, you're right here.
I right there.
You see simplicity?
So we do.
So now that being said, what's for dinner? What's for lunch? What's for dinner? I see the firelight.
No.
What were you eating?
Well,
I see your partner come up with some fish a while. I say if you had a fire, take up there and beg him a fish.
That is true. What happened? Hey, let me show you something.
Okay, let's go. We walk in there. We go with Tony. We go with Tony.
This morning, I
Right.
had my fire ready.
Right. Oh, Tony, come on. Let's see what's going on there.
You see what I,
Oh, you have leftovers?
I put
Boy. Tony, that look like it
but,
turn up here.
you know, but you don't prepare to say you have anything in it.
Right. It's just
But
your
I
seasoning and
prepare
stuff.
it. Then I could eat some bread with
With
that
your
to
little
you.
peas.
I always have something
Yeah.
prepared.
Let me tell you. You see why I tell you simple living for Tony?
You know.
They don't want to know what. Let me pour that on it before you fly.
Of course.
We make it. We're messing with the food.
No,
You
no, no,
understand?
no.
Absolutely. Wow. Simple living here. I like that though, Tony. I've been watching it since I reached there.
Of course.
Is that your you boil water in
Yeah,
there?
that is my pour.
I love
My
it.
thing I cook, I'm making my tea.
You make your tea in that, innit?
Yeah.
That's a top piece of thing there, Tony. Like storybook thing. I like it.
Local thing.
That's right. Simplicity, Tony, and you're
Yeah.
alive. You're happy. You're good.
That is the reason why I keep in it.
Absolutely.
You know.
Wow.
And it's good for me.
It's good for you.
It's making the tea so fast.
Tony, let me know about this, you know. What I know about this? What you all know about this? Simple living, yes, sir, Tony.
You know.
Simple living.
I don't live with luxury.
That's right, but you're happy.
You know, I'm
You're
happy
rich.
with
You're
what I
wealthy.
have.
You're wealthy.
You know.
Yes,
That
I.
is so it is.
Tony, I love you, man.
Yeah, I love you too,
Respect
baby.
you. And another top performing young woman at that, in the field of athletics and also academia, because she's been doing very well in academics as well. And we had the privilege of having a chat with her. I'm here now. I'm joined by Aria Andrew. Those of you who were at Island Champs already know why we're talking to Aria, because Aria walked away with the most medals from the Island Champs. Girl, you did that.
Yes.
Come on now. Bring it in. No, you have to break it down for me. Tell me a little bit about yourself. You've always been into athletics. What is it? Is it
really,
athletics? What it is?
Track and field.
Track and field. So you do both track and field.
And football.
And football. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Wow. So you're just one of those sports type woman.
Yes.
Athletic type woman. Tell me about your involvement, getting involved in sports in the first place. What brought you to that school? How did it happen?
School.
Because you're supposed to know that you have an interest in that first, and then of course you come to the school because you know that school is pouring into students who has that passion and that ability and wants to develop it.
Yeah.
So when did you realize that you were going to come here? Or was it your decision, or was it a coach or a mom, or who decided you were going to come to the school?
It was my parents, because they didn't like the school that I passed for after CPEA, and they really wanted to push me in my sporting discipline. So they made calls. They tried to get me into this school, and here I am now.
Right, and finally you got in.
Yes.
And you say, boy, mom and them work hard. So we are about, listen, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Right? So since you got in, is that what, your first year? What year
My
is it?
third year.
Your third year.
Yes.
Right. So since you've been in, you've been holding your skills, you've been putting in the work. Island Champs come around this year. And they're just walking in and tell me you're going to the people thing and you take how much medals and you come back with it. Break it down for me. What are some of the events that you partake in and you walked away with medals?
I ran in the 400 meters and the 800 meters and the 16 girls, and I got gold in both of them.
Come on now. I got them Grenadians have a thing they say, come on now, man. So come on now, man. Wow. That's impressive. So what is the future like? Congratulations away, by the way, with that. I mean, and trust me, we know that Island Champs this year was quite competitive. So to have walked away with gold, we know you really performed well. Because it was not just a walk in the park.
No.
Everybody came out with the new Julian hype, Julian Alfred hype. Everybody is coming out now, and everybody has got their guns up. You know what I'm saying? Pun intended. But so you really did perform excellent to have walked away with gold at that event.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yes.
How you know that? Okay, so talk to me about preparation for this now. How did you prepare mentally and otherwise?
It was mostly my coaches talking to me and telling me that the girls that I'm going to run with, there's nothing they can do that I can't.
Right.
And I just have to go out there and do my best.
Right.
And that's what I did.
You build up that confidence there, Gil, and you went out there and you say, all right, I can do it. But it's one thing there's a line that only after you cross it you can really realize. So the coach telling you is one thing, now that you've actually accomplished it, it's a whole different sort of a motivation in it. Yeah. Because prove it. Saying I could do it and proving I could do it is two different things. So what does that mean now for you? I mean, how does that have changed does it change your approach, or what does it reel up inside of you to want to do more of moving forward now? Because we by that now we see where we're heading now. We're looking beyond this now, innit? I'm thinking. Yeah. Of course, you've seen possibilities now, a lot of it, innit? Yeah? Going out on the international stage like a Julian Alfred as well?
Yeah. For sure.
For sure. But of course. So, but it means now a lot more training. What is your approach to training? I mean, how often do you train? How hard do you train? What is your training routine like?
I train every day. I do both track and football.
Right.
I'm a member of the national football team.
Nice.
And I train at the school for track.
Come on,
also.
girl.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Right. How do you now balance that? Because, life is about balance, right? I mean, wanting to, seeing your future or seeing your goals right there and the possibility of it right there and you're heading towards it. Is that a point in your life where you're tunnel focused towards your goal, or you try to find balance by, I'm sure you have friends you might want to do, there might be things you might like outside of the sports and you might want to engage in. So where's your headspace at right now? Are you just focused on, listen, the other things, I'll get to them when I get to where I'm going, or you find a way to balance it? And if you do, how do you balance it?
I find a way to balance it.
That's good.
I take day off. I don't train every day. I take day off, one day in, one day out.
Right.
So I can spend time with friends and family.
And that helps.
Yes, it does.
That helps. Balance is great. Let me tell you, man, congratulations. I'm so proud of you guys. So what's next on the cards for you? Island Champ was it? What's the next big thing you're going to be participating in?
Football.
Football. For St. Lucia?
Yes.
Where? What's the next match? Where it's going to be?
Under 15 girls.
Right here? Or traveling?
I think we're traveling. I don't know yet.
Okay, but it's all good. Listen, man, when I say sky's the limit, sky is the limit. You understand? Limits is what we envision in our mindset. So I think you're onto something really big, really good. And we're proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And she pretty, why she do it? As a woman, listen, I'm going to go into a little biasness. I'm not a feminist, but oh gosh, to sit alongside a young woman and to see her accomplishing so much in fields that, normally we grew up knowing dominated by men. It feels good. I got to tell you, it feels good. It definitely feels good. So, Ari, all the best, darling.
Welcome to your Holistic Path to Wellness with Dr. Tanya Bobran. Hi, we're going to talk about gut health today. And did you know that almost 75% of your immune system lives in your gut? So if your gut health is compromised, it's not just your digestion that suffers. It can impact your brain, your heart, your lungs, your hormones, and your overall immunity. Think of the gut as mission control. It doesn't just break down the food that you eat, it sends and receives messages to the rest of your body. We call one of these things the gut-brain axis. Your gut and brain are connected by the longest nerve in the body called the vagus nerve, which is direct communication between the gut and the brain. This is why stress and anxiety can sometimes give you stomach issues, and poor gut health can influence your mood, your focus, and even your mental health. The gut immune axis, with almost 3/4 of your immune system housed in the lining of the gut, any imbalance from poor diet to stress to infections to exposure to toxins can weaken your defenses. It means that you're more vulnerable to colds, to flus, inflammation, and even autoimmune diseases. So if your gut is not working optimally, a compromised gut can influence so many things. And many people are not aware of the importance of maintaining the integrity of the gut. And one small thing, you may think that the gut-brain communication is mainly from the brain down to the gut, but the majority of the communication is actually from the gut to the brain. So the command center is actually in the gut, and that keeps all systems running smoothly. The effects of gut or leaky gut can impact our entire body. So one small step you can take today is to ensure that you eat mainly whole, clean, unprocessed foods. Make your plate as colorful as possible with fruit and vegetables and ground provisions. All of these things will actually improve your gut health and improve and maintain the integrity of the lining of the gut. Remember, the gut is not just about digestion. It's the hub for immune health and even mental clarity, heart disease, dementia, respiratory disorders, so many things. So let's try to nurture our gut on a daily basis.
Well, there you go. Listen, everyone, listen, this used to be my lifestyle, you know. I grew up like this, walking the beach on the early morning, especially on a Sunday morning with my family and I. And somewhere along the line, life just happened. And I no longer find myself having the simplicity as part of my existence. And now I think something has got to change. We've got to pull the reins back a little bit. I think we cannot afford to allow ourselves to let life dictate. It's not working out in that regard. No. Constantly tired doing nothing, really. And the key of having these little moments, these little things that are absolutely free. They're free. I don't have to spend money to come and stand and ground myself in the seawater and enjoy the wonderful benefits of the sea. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Well, I don't know about you, but I plan to make some lifestyle changes in that regard. I need to ground back a little bit, go back down, wire back down a little bit, and start enjoying the things of nature a little bit more. But that's my decision. You could choose to join me. You could choose to reflect. But I'm at that space right now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your day. I'm going to take a dive, yeah? See you guys tomorrow morning.